I'm an artist. My name is Miguel Luciano. I live in New York, I live in Brooklyn. I'm originally from Puerto Rico. I was born here. The fact that we have primaries here is something I think a lot of Puerto Ricans in the States didn't even know about. And so it sort of highlights these questions, right? Where we have delegates, we have primaries for a U.S. election that we all know Puerto Ricans can't vote in if you live on the island. I think that's ridiculous. I think it's a reflection of the dysfunction of our status. However, above all of that, I still think it's important that we support Obama. And so in doing this project, above all else, I wanted to promote Obama and his message and promote the fact that I think that we need to support him in spite of how we feel about these political contradictions that we're sort of invested in, or that is our reality. That voting for him in this primary, which is the way that we show our support for him, is more important, because it goes beyond just you know, our status issues. It goes beyond our relationship with the United States and what that means to all of us. But this is something that will have global implications, and it's bigger than that. It's bigger than our personal issues, because to boycott the election is to basically give that voice or give that vote to an alternative candidate. And so this thing, I think it's twofold in terms of its importance, because it's one, in spite of all these contradictions, it's seizing an opportunity to challenge the way that operates, the system operates, and awarding delegates to a default candidate, in a sense. But on the other hand, it's also something that I think that we can line up and support because we believe in it. In spite of the way we may feel even about the United States, I think Barack Obama is one of these once-in-a-lifetime candidates, and it is the exception. For me personally, it's the exception to how I feel about politics in general, and the exception to how I feel about this election here in Puerto Rico, where I would go vote in the primaries. And I believe in independence for Puerto Rico. That's not a secret. That's pretty apparent in the work that I make. However, I also think that this is an historic moment, and that the importance of Obama's candidacy, it goes beyond these other political issues. When I got involved in the campaign, because I believe in Obama's message, and I believe in what he represents, both symbolically and personally. And I think that, you know, our greatest opportunity towards a real paradigm shift is represented in Obama. In terms of his platform, I think that it's important for Latinos to support and understand Obama as well, because it is in our greatest interest to support him, because it's gonna come back to support us. You know, for Puerto Ricans specifically, that's my community, and again, you know, I can see the benefits for my community, you know, in supporting Obama's candidacy. So I'm very much a cynic politically, and have never ever supported a political candidate in the U.S. I've never donated to a campaign before. I've never gotten involved in a campaign before this, and this is that exception. And it's because I believe in who and what he represents.
Mi nombre es Miguel Luciano, yo soy artista, yo vivo en Brooklyn, New York, pero yo soy de aquí de Puerto Rico. Yo voy a votar por Barack Obama porque es la primera vez en mi vida que me ha inspirado un candidato político realmente. Y yo creo en los cambios que él representa simbólicamente y personalmente también. Y esos cambios lo necesitamos urgentemente. Así que yo voy a votar por él.